Welcome back. And now, earlier I mentioned opening up the outliner so we can see the objects that we have on our screen. But we also need to talk about the attribute editor. So the whole point is this is made for where you can add subdivision. So for example, if I go to polycube 1, which is this, you can see here there's the width. So remember the rotation, the height and the depth. What we can do with scale, it's also available here in the polycube attributor. But as you can see, if we look at this gray box with these green lines, it's currently using one subdivision in each side, but we can adjust these. So let's just say 5 by 5 by 5. Oh, there, 5 by 5 by 5. Now that we've had a look at the attribute editor, let's move on by one. Let's have a look at the modeling toolkit. So if you watched my 3ds guides, you should know what vertex, edge and faces are, but if you don't, I'll have a brief through around it in Maya. So as you can see, it's currently green, which means it's an object mode, so you can't do anything to it. But have a look, when I press on vertex, the box goes blue with lines. So a vertex are each individual square, within the face. So each vertex, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 vertex make one face, and now these are the corners. So if you're looking for deep intricate modeling, you would use your vertex to individually move one thing at a time, which could take a lot of time, but gives very accurate results. The next one are edges, which are the lines. So in the face of this square, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Though they're not the corners, they are the lines. So two vertex will create one edge. And once again, if you are looking for more, like if you would just want like faster alternatives to modeling, the edges are a good place to start. And finally, we have the face. Now, this generally tends to be used the most as it's the fastest. So the face is equivalent to all 4 of the vertex and the edges getting selected together. And in this case, we can also like pull out and drag. So yeah. So what you can do is, for example, we have our cube. If you hold Control, Shift and click, you're able to select multiple at the same time. So you can see that's all 5 getting selected. Now if you want to get rid of one, if you press Control and click, it will get rid of that individual one. So I've got rid of the last 2. As you can see, it's highlighted in the orange, meaning it's clicked. So if I pull it, as you can see, not all of them are pulling up, just the side ones, the middle one, sorry.